Hey, welcome to the Remember Hour commentary track video thing. If you haven't watched the actual episode of Remember Hour, this is for you.
Please go. Finally doing it.
Please go.
3.
We're finally getting around to it. Go watch that first. Put a pause on this. Go back and watch it. Load it in another tab.
Hit the thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up. Leave a nice comment.
Probably
about me. I'm Chad Quandt. I created the show. This is Matt Loman.
I wrote some jokes.
Wrote some jokes. Say something about one of us, and then go back to this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now you've watched it.
Okay.
You laughed a lot.
Liked, subscribed, commented.
Let's watch the video.
You say that at the end.
Yeah, whatever.
So
You can comment whenever you want.
Hey, YouTubers, I'm just here.
Just hanging out.
Just got back from the gym. Gonna play some Destiny or something.
Wait, are you just like live blogging yourself with a comment?
Yeah.
More people should actually.
So bad.
That'd be a better improvement than most YouTube comments.
The first 6 minutes of every one of those is the same.
Yeah.
Speaking of, here's a little switcheroo.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna watch an episode about Gamergate.
God, I'm so glad we didn't do that though.
Which just would have been the worst idea ever.
We didn't even pitch that in the room.
Well,
like,
no,
it's not.
someone was like, well, we have to talk about Gamergate. It's like, no, we don't.
No, we really don't want
We really
to.
don't want to.
There's a lot of good jokes, but we'll die.
There's a lot of good jokes. It's not worth it for us to tackle that.
Yeah, but we haven't said before, the animation, props to the Animonster team, so good.
Oh, they killed it.
Yeah, they made My Bad theme song really good.
I mean, the shifting from what's chasing them is fantastic.
It's great.
And did they sneak in Roadhog?
Yeah, a little bit of Roadhog. Yeah.
Well played.
Gotta represent the Overwatch thing a little bit.
Yeah.
This is me begging for nerd cred, by the way. I got like N7. Matt just being a respectable guy.
I work a square job, and I have to dress accordingly.
I actually love this. I don't know if she actually is. Holly is in one of the episodes later. Commander Holly gave me this hoodie. Saw someone at El Capitan in LA last week. And they went, do you know Commander Holly? I'm like, oh, do you know me from some of her videos? And she's like, no, but she would probably just gave you that jacket. She just knew her from that. So it's a good branding to have. Anyway. Vaporware is kind of one that like came from a place of hurt.
Well, I didn't write it because I didn't understand it. And there were 4 people in the writers' room who tried to explain it to me.
Yeah, we had some amazing writers on the show, by the way. Go follow all of them on their social media.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right? That's where all the good jokes are from. I think Vaporware is like also part of growing up and realizing that lies happen.
I'll be the point of view character.
Yeah, exactly.
As discussed at the end of episode 2.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about Vaporware.
I think Vaporware is continually falling to the hype. Like that was even the Gaben joke we just did with Half-Life 3 is, it's there on the horizon, it's a promise, it's like the dream girl you can never have. And if it ever actually comes out, it's nowhere near.
Well, it's like winter is coming in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Where they talk about the zombie invasion.
But if the zombies weren't actually
and then spend
there,
80 years not getting to the zombie invasion.
Yeah. And the zombies came out and it was like 3 dudes.
Yeah.
That would be the equivalent of Vaporware.
Okay.
Like you got really, really hyped for it. It's all promise. Some of it's like not their fault.
I'd say expectations.
I'd say some of it's marketing. I mean, the current one is like No Man's Sky. That's a big old box. That's like 10 minutes of conversation.
Or the Fable guy.
Peter Monolith.
I mean,
broke my heart.
I mean, I would read these, like, I was like, I have no interest in playing this game at all. I have no interest in playing any of his games. But he's like, yeah, and you plant a tree, and then, like, your character will die, but he'll have a son, and then go back, and that tree will be there.
Yeah.
And, like, all this stuff, and they're just like, yeah, I would pull all that out.
But it keeps you going, too, which, by the way, I think this commercial, you guys nailed. It's so good. But in terms of like a promise, again, like what it makes it connect to what would work in an apocalypse society is a promise that, by the way, I just now noticed that game cover just says baseball. Yeah, this is Holly. Holly's in this episode. Great, Brett. Holly kills it as the priest / GameStop employee. Sorry, game store employee. Could be any game store.
Babbage's.
Yeah, it could be
Electronics
Boutique. Rest in peace, Electronics Boutique. Game Crazy also out of business. All of them fell down.
You keep saying Game Crazy. Is that a popular
Game
one?
Crazy was a thing.
I've literally never heard of it.
It was owned by Hollywood Video.
Okay.
And they had chains all over.
Okay.
And it was connected to it.
I've literally never heard of it until right now.
Anyone else who's ever went to a Game Crazy, give us a shout out.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Comment, like, subscribe, just say, I've been to a Game Crazy. But Holly, oh God, I'm so happy how Holly did this. Of like, every game store employee has that perfect smugness of like, I know more than you, so like, why not make them also the priest of this world?
I mean, that makes sense.
Right?
Well, they control the knowledge. They control the flow of data.
This is also the opposite of Holly as a person. That's what I really like about it. The nicest person I've ever met. Just being really snotty to people.
I'm just like gonna be like Duke Nukem fan.
Duke Nukem fan, yeah. Well, so like, I'm trying to think of this current Vaporware thing and connect it back to the apocalypse thing we were talking about, right?
No Man's Sky.
It keeps you going. Like it keeps you like hold on to a morsel of truth. Maybe the games that are out right now, it's not a problem anymore. But like maybe the games that are out right now kind of suck. But you know what? Half-Life 3 is coming out at some point. You know, or like I keep buying the Nintendo products. Nintendo Switch, it's gonna be really good.
Well,
Totally believe in it.
yeah, I don't know.
And then if it isn't, you're like disappointed. But there's always another thing that's like, don't worry.
But like I saw the Nintendo Switch commercial.
It's pretty good.
And no, it's
No?
it's like, bros, we need to take a break from balling to video game balling.
Mike,
Like,
have you seen the great GIF? Where
I'll
they
be
took-
right over. I'm playing video games. I'll sit with you guys and play video games.
Have you seen the great re-edit of the commercial where they take the Nintendo Switch of that shot of the basketball players all playing, and it's just the gay sex scene from Mass Effect, and they're all like playing and going just like, yeah, like they're just really, like really into it. It's really well done. Okay, again, but there's the potential versus the reality.
Yeah.
Right? You're representing the hard reality of no one's gonna. That cool indie girl that's in the commercial is not gonna leave her like really nice apartment and then go over to another building and
Also,
bring Smash Brothers.
super nice apartment.
Super nice apartment. She just died, by the way. I love that we have that in the show.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's becoming a skin.
But so you're the hard reality, right? You would maybe be more aligned of know what goes on.
I think I've had my heart broken too many times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the biggest one?
Mass Effect 3. Like I said, never again. Like I said no, never again.
Vaporware probably is really like something that never came out. I think that's like true Vaporware.
Yeah.
So when it manifests, it's like ever does, it's terrible. Like the Duke Nukem one, just we got it out. We barely made it exist. Go watch the rest of Remember Hour. There's probably a new episode you haven't seen if you're watching this different time. Whatever. Thanks for watching.
Math.
Never confuse the promise of something for the thing itself. We call that Vaporware.
Oh yes, Vaporware. The promise of something great that never comes to fruition. Like hope.